Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. I'm your host, Michelangelo, and this is my little tidbit for M.M.A, Mixed Musical Arts. Today I had a student asking me about chords or progressions and the root of that progression. And then we also talked about scales, and that's what I want to talk to you about. Alright, so if any given progression, whether they be longer than Sweet Child of Mine, Samba Pati, any given progression, your first chord is normally the root. So if I'm holding this G chord, then this would be my root, or the open G, or the third fret off the high E. Now, let's say we do something like D. Like Love Me Tender. Then my root would then be the D, or the fifth off the A, or the 10th off the high E. So when it comes to your root, always know the first chord in that progression, whether they be Sweet Child of Mine, Love Me Tender, even Another Brick in the Wall, I think maybe part 2, or there's several, Another Brick in the Wall, but that's not the point. The point is, whatever your progression is, the first chord is your root. So, okay, so let's say we were doing longer then. So with that in mind, your root would be G. Therefore, we're going to be starting with the open G for your scale. Now from the open G, we're going to go to the 2, then a 4, then a 5, then a 7, then a 9, then 11, and then 12. Alright, or let's say we do something something that starts off with a D. Alright, so let's see what song. Okay, how about Love Me Tender? So my root will then be the open D string, or maybe the 10 off the high E, or the 5th off the A. So with that in mind, we're going to take the open D and start building the scale up there, upwards. So we have the D, we have E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Now you notice in the design, it's the same thing as if I was playing in G. Same thing. Alright, alright, so let's say we were playing in E. Alright, so let's say we were doing Christopher Robin, House on the Blue Corner. So knowing that our root is now E, or the high E, then we would have to have 4 sharps just to be sure that we're in the key of E. So here's E, here's a F sharp, 1 of 4, here's G sharp, 2 of 4, A, B, C sharp, which would be 3 of 4, and then D sharp, which would be 4 of 4, and then back to the E. Alright. Well, as I can see, my time is almost up. Well, if you have any questions and would like to take a lesson or two, please give me a call at 384-7223. That's 384-7223. And we would definitely like to hook you up. Well, please vote for Pennywise. He's running for president. Alright, I am Michelangelo, and this was my little tidbit for M.M.A. Mixed Musical Arts.